Katrina, how are you? Thanks for being here. How are you doing? How are you? Ayushi Patel, good to see you. Do remember to like the video. Thanks. Always good to see you guys. Spiritual Gifts, how are you? Thanks for liking the video and thanks for being here. Yeah, fine. I've been busy, so that's I've been a little bit busy really, but yeah, I'm fine. How are you? How is everyone doing? Right, let's get to it. Lewis. Oh, it's always good to meet new people, isn't it? We like that. I'm really glad things are humming along. Sunlight, hello, how are you? Do remember to like the video, put your questions down. Right, let's do Spiritual Gifts Diva because they are a channel member. Channel members do get priority. Do not be scared of the future. If you're scared of ourselves, then we will self-sabotage, and nobody likes self-sabotage. Definitely not. Rupsa, hello, how are you? Jayshree, how are you? Do remember to like the video, put your questions down. So let's do Spiritual Gifts Diva. Right. Is Harushikesh your soulmate? I do believe that we're all soulmates, but I know what you mean. Rabbit, good rabbits. Rabbit cat, hello Simone, how are you? What's with all the animals? What's with all the sweet little animals? I got some roses there, cool. Oh, baby chick. Elaine Tat, hello, how are you? Good that everyone's joining. Thanks for the likes, guys. Do post your questions, do read the pinned comments. Thank you. Animal Farm. Animal Farm. Old MacDonald had a farm. Is Harushikesh your... I'm glad you're good. It's always that. It's good when people are good. Definitely. Right, let's have a look for Spiritual Gifts Diva. It's Harushikesh. Animals are definitely fun. They don't argue. Well, half the time they don't. I don't think they're particularly a life partner, or they're not demonstrating at the moment. That doesn't really mean to say that they're not. So it is a little bit of a difficulty here, how sometimes we really believe and we want to fit that person. You know, we've got such an affinity with that person that we really do believe that they're our life partner. But it shows, it's kind of says here with the Judgment card that sometimes we do have to start again with that kind of mind frame. And also with the Eight of Wands, even though things can come quickly, sometimes they might be a little bit too quick and they can cause stress. And that stress and that new beginning and forgiveness and all the rest of it are opening up. It can have this disappointing card, which is the Five of Cups, which is always about sadness and disappointment. So all in all, it shows that At the moment, it's going to be hard work, with it being that perfect partner. It doesn't mean to say it's impossible, especially with the judgment about what is your destiny and what is your calling. So it shows that some things can happen too quickly and we're rushing into things, and that's where it can cause a little bit of misunderstanding on a heart level. Do you know what I mean? They can be very loyal. They can indeed, especially doggies, too loyal. Thanks for subscribing and liking the video. Do remember to keep posting your questions. Right, let's do Jayshree Pradhan. Will your relationship improved with Surab? Right, Jayshree, let's have a look at yours. There is no, please remember to read the pinned comment. That'll give you all the instructions for my room. Right. All righty. Save me explaining what's going on. Right. Jayshree. Will your relation improve with Surab? Let's have a look. Jayshree and your relationship with Surab. Thank you, Spiritual Gift Diva. Right. Let's have a look. Surab, will it improve? Thank you, Elaine. Right. Right. Sometimes we actually need to have a look at, I think it will. Sometimes when we want to improve something, we must change our attitude to ourselves and to the situation. So instead of getting upset about something that's going wrong, like you break a cup in the morning and you go, and you get really angry and frustrated, and it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the day. And then, it's like domino effect. Everything else is bad afterwards. So when we want something to improve, Divine Goddess, how are you? Do put your question down. It's good to see you. Then it can set the tone about if we improve ourselves and our attitude to a situation, that in itself will improve relationships. All right. So, but it does show here that with the Ace of Pentacles, this does come out as a good new beginning. This is always a good luck thing as well. When we have the Chariot in this equation, it means that we have to have our thought process along with how we feel and vice versa. So as I said at the beginning, if we feel angry or frustrated that something's not working to how we want it, then we have to change our own attitude and be accordingly with that. Also, you have the Knight of Cups. This is again a really good card, but sometimes it might be a little bit too idealistic in its entirety. So as long as we're not putting too much pressure not only on ourselves but on the other person, then that in itself again is room for improvement. All right, these are generally really good cards, so I think you can improve, but we can't change people. We can only change ourselves. All right, thank you. Divine Goddess, what would you like today? Right, Divine Goddess is here. They are a channel member, so yes, let's do a general for Divine Goddess. Right. Losing my voice already, that's bad. Right, so keep posting your questions so I know you're still in the room, guys. Thank you. Right, let's see what's going on for Divine Goddess. Right, let's have a look for Divine Goddess. Oops. Hello, High Flyer. How are you today? Right, this is for Divine Goddess. Thanks for joining me, everyone. I do appreciate your company. Thank you, Jayshree. Lots of love to you and everyone else in the room too. Deep Shika, how are you today? Right, this is for Divine Goddess. Let's see what's going on for Divine Goddess. Yes, sorry I haven't been on for a few days. What's the excuse for that? Children. Right. Mm. Okay, so what's going on here? Right, okay. So at the moment, you're demonstrating, first of all, the Page of Pentacles, which is all about seeing a new vision. It's a kind of a rich card. When we plant a seed, what can grow, what can develop. So having these ideas and feelings and kind of new way of looking at things will always change and develop. So it's can be said to be a learning card, the process of learning and experiencing, which is good. And this is good because at the moment it's kind of followed by the Four of Pentacles, and a lot of the times that's keeping ourselves closed off. So we need to express a kind of openness with a lot of aspects and not hide away or say, oh no, I'm just keeping myself to myself, my feelings, my dreams, and being kind of not flowing enough with what's on offer. And with the Page of Pentacles being on offer, this is a good opportunity for growth and development. So kind of keeping that in mind. And when we do have the Six of Swords, this is probably a good card for you because this is moving forward. It's removing yourself away from a kind of poverty thinking, definitely, or too much drama. So this for you moving forward with work and with all the rest of the aspects, this is a perfect card to get your mind in that new vision, in that new sense of, yes, I can achieve. So it doesn't matter what's blocking us or what we think is blocking us, still move forward. So these are great cards because it means, right, what am I blocking myself? Have I really given into the energy and trust that energy? But this is definitely moving forward, isn't it? So this is a really good aspect of seeing the new vision, going with the new vision and really making things happen. So just trust in the process. Don't hold back. Hello, Alexandra. How are you? Hello, AU. Yeah, I like that, Divine Goddess. It looks good to me. It was a good reading. It was a great reading, wasn't it, Simone? Some people have all the luck. Yeah, do us a favour, guys. Don't delete messages. Right. If I can't see your question, I can't do it. So keep posting and keep liking. Right, Katrina, let's have a look at this new guy, Lewis. We got our curiosity hat on. Thanks, Divine Goddess. Right, let's have a look for Katrina. Let's see about this new guy, Lewis. Hey, you. Thank you for being here. Please don't delete messages, guys. Keep your messages there. The FBI, the CIA, MI5, and all the rest of it, including the people that we're asking for, will not find your question or query. They're not interested, believe you me. They wouldn't know what rooms you visit. So don't be embarrassed. Yes, Stardust, do remember to like the video. Right, we're having a look at Katrina. Right, Katrina and Lewis. Let's have a look what Lewis is doing. Let's get the feel and energy for Lewis today. Hello, Dr. Manmere and Stardust. How are you? Keep posting your questions simply because they will go up. Right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at Lewis. So, the energies for Lewis. Let's have a look. So, we do have the Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Death, which is very interesting. With the Page of Swords, it means that they might be a little bit reserved about a lot of things. So building trust is a good thing for them to understand that you're safe. Hopefully you're safe. And and with the Queen of Pentacles, this shows that it might take a little bit of time, especially when there's death involved with this situation. So with the Queen of Pentacles, it shows a new beginning, a new understanding of who they are. And it shows here with the Death card that they do have to transform. So just have patience. I know sometimes we're not there to heal other people, but sometimes if we ride that wave together, then that can be a good thing. So at the moment with the Page of Swords, this is about how they learn, communicate. So don't expect huge things with communication and understanding. Allow them, have kind of patience with it. Not everyone is more aware of these things, but it is good because I do like the Death card after the new growth. So it is a good, they do like the idea. They're thinking about it. They're not quite understanding, so give them patience to understand, or what we say is catch up with yourself. All right, so at the moment it looks all right. It is okay to spam. I don't care about spamming. It's not spamming mine. If I can't see your question, then, I mean, don't put it 10 times in a row, but every time I'm near an end of the reading, if you put your question, I'll probably catch it. Yes, Stardust Sunshine, do you want a general? Thank you, Katrina. I can take yours if I see it. Guys, keep posting. Do read the pinned comment as well. Donations do take priority, so if anyone wants to super chat or PayPal or cash app, that's fine. Right. Right, Cosmo. Let's have a look at Cosmo. Hold on a minute. Right, Cosmo, let's have a look at. Yes, I know there's no voice. I did that on purpose. Right. So, Cosmo, let's have a look at what the next 40 hours is coming towards you in love, Amara. Thank you for being here, Amara. Please don't delete messages, Rose. Just keep it there. It's fine. I don't have the FBI in my room, CIA, or the MI5, or the people that were asking over. They don't find it, so don't be embarrassed. If people are embarrassed about putting the name of who they're asking, just use a letter. Or change your username and then no one will know you. That's another way, say Art Green Sky or whatever. No one can find you then. So that's the best advice I can give people for being secretive. Yeah, please don't reframe the questions either. Just leave your comment is always a good thing to do on my channel, and keep posting. That's the best advice I can give you. Right, let's do Amara. Let's do it. I forgot the question. What's coming in the next 48 hours? Thank you. Right, let's have a look. What's coming for Amara in the next 48 hours? Right, 48 hours for Amara. Thanks for being here. Right, Amara, let's have a look. So next 48 hours, we can go through a period of complete illusion. So, so for yourself, we need a little bit more reality and substance and practicality in the equation. So instead of being too dreamy, too unrealistic, look at things that are more real and down to earth, and make things more solid for yourself, because this has got a whole flavor of running away in a fantasy land, which is okay to do. But you know, if you want to achieve some goals, it's best not to over fantasize. So it's still nice to have dreams. It's still nice to have a kind of connection with our subconscious, definitely, because sometimes that gives us a new way or a new vision of what you do want. But when it has a flavor of the Seven of Cups as well, this is over imagination, and that's teamed here with the Knight of Cups, which can be too idealistic about these visions. And then you've got the Moon, which sometimes we can be over emotional about stuff, and you know, things can be hidden from us too much. So all in all, it's best to be down to earth. So sometimes when people are trying to lead us in an equation, and they're going off, oh well, you should do this, or this is good, and you know, reel it in, and you know, have some sort of integrity about these kind of people. Yeah, thanks for being here. Right, Simone, I would like to know, Gerald, his intentions and feelings towards you. Let's have a look at Simone. Thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. Right, let's have a look at Simone. Thank you very much, Cosmo Amara. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Right, do remember to press the like button if you haven't already. Thanks for subscribing as well. Right, Simone. What was your question? I'd like to know, Gerald. Gerald, his intentions and feelings towards Simone. Right, this is for Simone. Gerald's feelings towards Simone. Gerald. Thank you, sunlight. Right, let's have a look at Simone and Gerald. Right, Gerald's intentions towards you. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. So, Gerald's intentions towards you. So, this can be a little bit of a karmic aspect. Um, Sometimes when we have a look at this, we have to look at, oh, is this the type of same pattern that I'm kind of bringing towards myself? It also shows to be very gentle with yourself, simply because of the Wheel of Fortune here. Hold on a minute. Right, sorry about that. Yeah. Kids, you put them to bed and they get up and all through. So yeah, we will take yours, definitely. If I can't see your question, I can't do your question. So make sure you keep posting your questions. Is that all right? So at the moment, as I said, it does seem to be that you're going to have a little bit of patience with this. With the Five of Swords, their mindset can be all over the place, and they can actually, cause a little bit of friction within their own mindset. So it's a really good aspect to have a look at this karmic way that we're attracting within our life. When you have the Empress, it does show unconditional love and growth on this, but sometimes you might think, oh, well, do they know their own mind? So if you think that this person has got their own mindset, instead of being led by past relationships or what the friends say or what society says, then having that patience and growth will certainly pay dividends. But it's almost like for yourself to really understand who you are as a person, and whether that's kind of a good thing to invest in. So sometimes it's really good to trust ourselves, and what we want to attract to ourselves is always a good idea. Definitely. All right. So good luck with that. Thank you, Simone. But yeah, it looks all right. Sorry for the interruption. Hello, S. How are you? Let's do Stardust, Sunshine, and General. Thank you, Stardust, for being here. Do appreciate your company today. Let's have a look. So this is for Stardust and General. Let's see what's coming into your life at the moment. Right. Right, this is for Stardust. How are you doing? Right, Stardust, let's see what's coming on in your life at the moment. This is for Stardust. Right, Stardust. Well, this is looking quite good. When we have the sun, this is full of energy and full of creativity. This is one of the best cards to actually have within our life, because it shows that we can create what we want and we can have the energy. When the sun shines, we can be the most productive. In fact, yeah, the sun's great. In fact, that's where the most growth comes from plants. So it's always make hay while the sun shines. So this is about you being very creative, very productive in the moment, because it's all about don't procrastinate, just do. So this is a sense of innocence and kind of bare necessity to actually understand what it is that you're putting your energy into. So it's a very yang card. So that's where we get the production from. You do have the Five of Cups. So this shows the productivity is to let go of disappointments and sadness and really look what you do want to attract. So the disappointments and the sadness is just something from the past. So we need to make hay while the sun shines and being in the moment. So if we are in the moment, it means we can attract and create what we really do want. So it's a kind of an important aspect emotionally. And when you get the Hanged Man as well, this is about taking the time to really know what you do want to attract. Because sometimes we can have a little bit of a shortcut within our life and cut out the kind of long time in being in that kind of insecurity of attracting more disappointment and sadness. So it is a good idea to use that sun's power to burn off things that are kind of too dark. So when you have the Hanged Man, this is about the reward. So if you think things aren't happening fast, then that is the self-sacrifice, or the sacrifice that we have to go through to get to the reward. So the sun is a great time for you to highlight what it is that you're trying to achieve, but putting away past sadness and disappointments. All right. So it is quite a good time for you to actually go, oh, yeah. If I do things simplistic and not drag the past up, then it is good. Thanks for being here. S, how are you? Good to see you. Let's have a look what Niharika is thinking about you. Thanks for being here. Right, good. I'm glad you're good. Right, let's have a look for S. Niharika is thinking about you. She's Scorpio. Right, let's have a look at Niharika for S. Thanks for being here. Right, S, let's have a look what she's thinking just at the moment. So, they're definitely doing some hard thinking. I do think at the moment they're thinking about what has gone on in the past. I think they're a bit of a loner at the moment. So that's the kind of aspect. I think they feel that they want more interaction with friends, because it's almost like here with the Knight of Swords. And what did come upside down was the Nine of Pentacles as well as the Page of Cups. And this card can actually signify being alone to get what they do want. So with the Page of Cups, that shows a social life, newness coming in. But when they're thinking about what's happened in the past, because people observe how people are, it kind of has this flavor of almost being withdrawn. So at the moment that they do need more interaction with more people, and when they see you in that light, then things might go a little bit better. All right. So well, the Scorpio, so they're gonna be a little bit withdrawn anyway. So yeah. Miller, how are you today? Let's do Miller. So Miller, let's have a look at Philippe. Right. So this is for Miller today. Thanks for being here, guys. Let's have a look about Philippe and Miller. Thank you, Miller, for being here. Thanks, everyone. Right, let's have a look at good old Philippe. Hello here, how are you? Thanks for being here. I'll get to you in a minute. Right, okay, so there is an aspect with Philippe that they're still kind of taking their long, sweet time. It's difficult because here with the Page of Cups, this is always about the opportunity for a new life to begin, which is really good. With the Knight of Swords, they're still thinking about what's been said, what's happened in the past. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this is a very slow burn. Sometimes this is a no aspect to the equation, but the Page of Cups is good. It can go kind of either way of how they can move forward. Now, the Knight of Swords to me is always moving backwards, so they're always rehashing things from the past. And the Seven of Pentacles, that's a kind of an aspect where we really do have to water our garden and really see about what's happening with us, kind of thing, before we do move on. So it's a slow burn, another slow burn going on, as always, with this dude. So hopefully that helps. Krishna, hello, how are you? Right, Deepashika, how are you today? Will I get a good project at EMD organisation? Thank you for being here, Miller Miller. Right, Deepashika, will you get a good project at EMD? Let's have a look. Let's see the energies for Deepashika. Right, Deepashika, will you get a good project at EMD? Guys, do read the post pinned comments. All questions are randomly picked. If anyone is urgently wanting a question, there are donations payable on PayPal, Cash App, or SUPERCHAT. I, of course, do private readings as well. Do email about that. Thank you. Right, Deepashika, let's have a look. Right, Deepashika, let's have a look. Will you get a good project at EMD? Hello, Mega, how are you? We're on EMD. Pretty good, thanks. Right, okay, so this is a little bit difficult at EMD. It shows the Three of Swords, which does show a little pain going on. So maybe it's not what you expect from the company. It also shows with the Magician that things are definitely possible and taking the necessary action. So whether the next necessary action is really implementing all your skills with your voice communication and with what you do want, and not settling for the kind of pain or the disappointment about a good project. So when we have the Magician, it's a very young energy as well going into it. So we do have to learn. We have to learn to walk before we can do a marathon. So just take time. This is not about rushing. It's about developing. So do take a kind of like a litmus paper, learning everything that you can do. Sometimes we have to be a team player as well. So maybe we have to learn to fit in with teams and people and people who are higher up from us. So just be patient with that. Thank you. Hiya guys, how are you all doing? Great to see you all. Ayushi Patel, how are you? Right, what is H's next move? Let's have a look. Let's have a look for Ayushi. What is H's next move? Right, this is for Ayushi. What's H's next move? Oh yeah. Right, Ayoshi. Right, let's have a look what's going on. Right. Okay, so you've got to be very delicate in this situation, Ayoshi. Don't make any sudden moves, is what's going on. We do have a flavour where this has got to be a great deal of understanding between the two of you. So, pushing someone into a situation or giving people ultimatums is never a good thing. We have the Page of Pentacles. So, this is a new understanding about what we've got in front of us. So, it does show to me at the moment what you have at the moment is probably not developed as you would like it to actually be. So it shows here with the Eight of Cups, then you have to move into something that's going to give you a more understanding of a greater understanding of love, relationships, and things like that. So at the moment, this person isn't the best at the moment, but it's not impossible here with the Judgment. So one has to have this huge amount of restarting or re-understanding. So forgiveness, acceptance is really a good thing. But at the moment, I can't really see them coming forward and really declaring their undying love at the moment. So it's a little bit difficult, isn't it? So hopefully that helped. Yeah. Energies change all the time. We do have free will and free choice. Thanks for being here. Mega, are you still here? Let's do a general reading. Hello, Nikita Colette. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Ayoshi. Hopefully that wasn't too bad for you. Thanks for being here. Right. Mega, let's do a general for you. Let's see what Mega needs to know today. Mega. Do read the pinned comment, guys. Much appreciated. Yep, doing it. Right. Mega, your general reading today. Okay, this too has got a good young energy to it. When we look at the Two of Pentacles, a lot of people think this is too much to do, or we're actually doing too much. But it's all about balance between seeing our new vision of the Page of Pentacles here and also the Star card. So when we have Two of the Pentacles, it means keep going. I always see this as go after what you do want. It's never about the who, but it's about the what. So having really good intentions and going after your dreams is good. And with the Star card and the Page of Pentacles, that is seeing the new vision, seeing the hope, having faith in your ability. And that's the main thing. You know, sometimes when we go after people or we want a better understanding from that person, this is an opportunity to really understand ourselves and have faith within that. We also have to have faith in a spiritual side of what can come in. So this perhaps for you is seeing that new vision in a more learning ability. So yeah, still go after what you want. It shows that that can come true, so that's good. So thanks for being here, Mega. Guys, if you do have a question, keep posting. Do read the pinned comments. Thank you, Mega. Right, Rev T, how are you? When will you get a job? Let's have a look at that question. Rev T, when will you get a job? Let's have a look. Nikita, please read the pinned comment. Thank you very much. This is for Revty. When will you get a job? Let's have a look for Revty. Right, this is for Revty. Right, so it does show here that when you've kind of what's blocking you, which is better than when will you get a job, because this blocking is done significantly. You have the devil, which is a holding back of what you might be looking at. So for you, definitely thinking outside the box, really reflecting on the one thing that you really do want. When the devil says, oh, sometimes when we overthink, it's like, oh, I'm going for my dream job here, or I just want any job. There has to be a kind of balance. So when the Seven of Cups things, this is always an over imagination or a not focusing enough on why you're not getting a job. So sometimes it's not, so when will I get a job? It's focusing on, is your standards too high, or have you dropped them, or are you not going to there's a lot of factors within it. So learn to kind of understand that sometimes we go, well, I've looked for 10 jobs today, or I've gone to 10 places and they're still not going to give me a job. So remember, one thing does lead to another. So sometimes voicing things, networking, moving cities, towns will help. Do you know what I mean? But at the moment, with the Four of Swords, it's kind of a good card because it means don't panic. Reflect on what it is that you are trying to achieve. Sometimes we think, well, my CV is good enough, I'm just banging it out. And sometimes we have to readjust our CV to actually match the job that we're applying. All right. So when you've done all those little things, things will happen. Yes, Kenzie, do remember to post your question. Thank you. Right, AU, harsh, is harsh the one for you? This is for AU, is harsh the one for you? Here's Capricorn and your Aries. Please remember not to delete your messages. Thank you. AU, is harsh the one for you? Let's have a look. No, Alexandra, we do not do timelines. Time is a complete illusion and it's a waste of time. Anybody who gives you a time frame, well, good luck with that. Krishna, what are you going at? Right, I've had enough. Right, Ayu, let's see about harsh. Are they the one for you? Right. Gabby, good to see you. Do post your question if you're still in the room. Right. Is harsh the one for you? I mean, things change all the time. You might think they are long term, but sometimes people are very good for the short term. It does show here with the King of Wands, they can be quite charismatic and things like this at times. But with the Eight of Cups, along with the Temperance, it's almost like, not so sure here. So they've kind of got this Sagittarian energy going on about them, which means that maybe you're attracted to how they talk and how they see future So that's might be one of the things that's caught your eye, so to speak. But initially, with the Eight of Cups, it means that you can do better. And while the Temperance card is demonstrating that change, that kind of healing aspect, I don't think at this moment in time that they're right for you long term. And think unless things change, which they do with Temperance, change is always happening. Right, hopefully that makes sense. High Flyer, is your meeting on Thursday gonna go well? Let's have a look. Meeting on Thursday, right? Okay, let's have a look. High Flyer, is your meeting on Thursday going to go well? Krishna, I'm not going to do your question simply because it's a bit daft. So, yeah, no, we don't do appearances. I find that's a little bit weird. Tarot isn't really for that. It can be, but yeah, just keep going out with people and, take them at who they are and kind of know what you want as a person. Jello. Nikita, I can't see your question. Can't do your question if I can't see it. Right, High Flyer, is your meeting on Thursday gonna go well? Let's have a look for High Flyer. Right, let's have a look. Right, High Flyer, let's have a look what your meeting is like. Right, meeting on Thursday looks pretty good. So you'll probably learn a lot from this meeting. I wouldn't worry about it. You've got the Hierophant, which is kind of like a teacher aspect on a spiritual level. So if you're prepared to actually listen to what other people have got to say without kind of interrupting or going, overboard, it can be quite good. And you got the Judgment, so things can successfully start, the process moving forward, which is always a good thing. And then you've got the Three of Wands, so that this after the meeting, it does look like a success of how you kind of look at things, develop things, and really understand from a different level. So, sometimes when we have these things, we learn about ourselves, we learn about the other people, and it's always good to take a step back and kind of wait. Yeah. But yeah, it does look good to me. To me, High Flyer, it does look good. Right, guys, I'm going to end this session. Thanks all for being here. I do hope you've had a good day, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you.